Hello, welcome back to Corby East Midlands International Pool for the first final session of the weekend. Are we excited for some finals this evening? That was pretty good, I'll take that. You guys have got one job and one job only, and that is to be as loud as we can be for all of these finals. They're important to each and every one of these swimmers, so let's make sure we get behind all of them. The first final of the evening is the girls 11 to 12 years, 100 meters butterfly final. Please welcome the athletes in lane 1, representing the City of Leicester, Philippa Bodie. In lane 2, representing Derby XL, Olivia Mayle. In lane 3, representing Bassetlaw, Imogen Howitt. In lane 4, representing the City of Leicester, Sophia Rita. In lane 5, representing South Links, Kitty Lamb. In lane 6, representing Lincoln Vulcans, Emily Talks. In lane 7, representing Belper Marlin, Isla Johnson. And in lane 8, representing Colville, Megan Blair. This is the girls 11-12 years, 100 meters butterfly final. And the first final of the evening is underway, girls. 100 meters butterfly final. Sophia Rita, the fastest in here, exactly a second between her in 4 and Kitty Lamb in 5. Does Kitty Lamb have something in this final, though, that she didn't have in the heats? We shall see over the course of the next 50 meters. It could well be Lamb first to 50, actually. Not first to 50, 35.33 for Emily Talks in lane 6. Put her at 50 meters first on splits. But Rita is strong along the second half of 100. And she's starting to take the lead now with 25 to go. Sophia Rita does look really strong in lane 4. It's going to take some swim from Kitty Lamb to take this from her. But Lamb does look good here. 15 to go, and it's pretty difficult to separate Rita in 4 from Lamb in 5. It's the first final of the evening, and it's already exciting. Which one is going to get to the wall first? It was Sophia Rita, 1:12.94 to Kitty Lamb's 1:13.18. Hardly anything in it between the two. Philippa Bodie takes her bronze all the way out in lane 1. Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the girls 13 years, 100 meters butterfly final. In lane 1, representing Bassetlaw, Isla O'Connor. In lane 2, representing Sutton, Daisy Sterland. In lane 3, representing Nova Centurion, Belle Bacon. In lane 4, representing Repton, Lydia Cordell. In lane 5, representing the City of Leicester, Janie Finch. In lane 6, representing Ripley, Evelyn Connor. In lane 7, representing the City of Leicester, Peyton Marsky. And in lane 8, representing Daventry, Orna Lett. This is the girls' 13 years, 100 meters butterfly final. Lydia Cordell is going to take some beating here. 1:08.59 for Cordell to qualify fastest. 1:10.62 for Janie Finch. So Cordell enjoys over 2 seconds of lead coming into this. 32.19 is the split at 50 meters for Lydia Cordell. She already won the 200 fly. Can she do the same again here in the 50? I imagine she certainly can. She's got 25 meters left to go, and she's got a body length on the rest of the pool here. with now just 15 to go. Her lead increasing. As a 200 swimmer, it makes the 100 seem easy by comparison. Into the last 5, Lydia Caudle is going to take the gold medal and make it look easy. 107.47 for the Repton swimmer. Janie Finch picks up a silver. Belle Bacon takes the bronze. Please welcome the athletes for our next event, the girls' 14 years, 100 meters butterfly final. In lane 1, representing Repton, Jasmine Vasquez. In lane 2, representing the City of Leicester, Francesca Harrison. In lane 3, representing the City of Leicester, Jessica Lines. In lane 4, representing the City of Leicester, Anna Clark. In lane 5, representing the City of Lincoln Pentaqua, Lily Rose Carr. In lane 6, representing the City of Leicester, Jessica Oxley. In lane 7, representing Nova Centurion, Ruby Westmoreland. And in lane 8, representing Derby XL, Miley Aram. This is the girls' 14 years, 100 meters butterfly final. And in theory, this should be the fastest 100 fly final that we see. Anna Clark in lane 4, 106.87 was her heat swim. It puts her 1.99 seconds ahead of Lily Rose Carr in lane 5. So just 100th shy of a 2-second lead for Anna Clark in the heats. 31.26 for Clark at 50. She's already over a second ahead of everybody else, and that's just on 50. So she's likely to gain another second on this second one. 25 meters to go, and Anna Clark has a body length on the rest of the pool already. Watch lane 2, Francesca Harrison. She could be in with a chance of taking the silver medal from the outside here, but there's no doubt really about where the gold is going to come from. Into the wall comes Anna Clark to take the gold medal. 105.62 for Anna Clark to take gold. Silver came from Francesca Harrison. Jessica Lines picks up the bronze medal. Please welcome the athletes for the boys 11-12 years, 100 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Lincoln Vulcans, Robbie Duff. In lane 2, representing Leicester Sharks, George Howard. In lane 3, representing Lincoln Vulcans, James Huckle. In lane 4, representing South Links, Charlie Bisbee. In lane 5, representing the City of Leicester, Maxwell Burdett. In lane 6, representing Chesterfield, Oscar Stevens. In lane 7, representing Repton, Arlo Hearns Gilson. And in lane 8, representing Nova Centurion, Timur Vassiljev. This is the boys 11-12 years, 100 meters freestyle final. Well, the last couple of finals, the first one was close, but the last couple have had a swimmer with a particularly strong lead. This one, not that different. Charlie Bisbee, 105.17 as a heat swim. 106.12 for Maxwell Burdett, so almost a second, just under. 0.95 if you're interested in the difference between Bisbee and Berda in heats. There's 25 meters to go, and it looks very unlikely that anyone other than Charlie Bisbee is going to take a gold medal in the 11-12 years 100 freestyle this evening. The silver and the bronze very much up for grabs between 5 and 6, but into the wall comes Charlie Bisbee to take the gold medal in the 100 free. 104.69 for the South Link swimmer, second Maxwell Berda, and third Oscar Stevens. Please welcome the athletes for the boys 13 years, 100 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Bassett Law, Corey Butterall. In lane 2, representing Nova Centurion, Austin Manley. In lane 3, representing Chesterfield, Alex Bates. In lane 4, representing Belper Marlin, Eden Saint. In lane 5, representing Bassett Law, Samuel Green. In lane 6, representing Worksop, Raymond Dolby Rose. In lane 7, representing the City of Leicester, Sebastian Casey. And in lane 8, representing the City of Lincoln Pentaqua, Daniel Heppelstone. This is the boys 13 years, 100 meters freestyle final. "13 years, 100 freestyle final. Two swimmers went under the minute mark in order to qualify first and second here. Eden Saint and Samuel Green went 59.56 and 59.80 each. That is not a lot of difference and certainly could flip around on a final. But look at this from lane 2. Austin Manley has gone out like a train. We didn't see him swim particularly fast in the heats. In fact, actually, maybe he eased off in the heats. Maybe he was saving himself for this final and he wanted to be the outside smoker here, but he's got less than 25 meters to go. Make that now just 15 and it's going to be very difficult to catch Austin Manley. Eden Saint going for it in lane 4, but he's not going to do it. Manley is going to take the gold medal. He's going to make it look easy and he's going to do it from lane 2. 56.78 for Austin Manley to get the regional title. Second comes from Eden Saint and the bronze from Alex Bates.
I wake up every day is a daydream. Everything in my life ain't what it seems. I wake up just to go back to sleep. I act real shallow, but I'm in too deep. And all I care about is sex and violence. A heavy baseline is my kind of silence. Everybody says that.
Please welcome the athletes for our next event, the boys 14 years, 100 meters freestyle final. In lane 1, representing Nova Centurion, Harvey J. Alsop. In lane 2, representing Melton Mowbray, Miles Willits. In lane 3, representing Corby, Ethan Soppin-Moss. In lane 4, representing Nova Centurion, Thomas Swales. In lane 5, representing Nova Centurion, Benjamin Roberts. In lane 6, representing Repton, Ruben Hubringer. In lane 7, representing Repton, Billy Harding. And in lane 8, representing Belper Marlin, Zachary Drayson. This is the boys 14 years, 100 meters freestyle final. Well, one more final of the 100 freestyle. Thomas Swales, 56.39 is almost, it's 0.97 ahead of Benjamin Roberts, but these two have very little separating them. at 50, 27.24 for Swales. He was over first, but Benjamin Roberts is absolutely going with him here. 15 to go. They passed that marker pretty much at the same time. Swales seems to increase in speed down the final few meters. It is going to be Swales that takes the gold. 56.30 for the Nova swimmer. Second for Benjamin Roberts, his teammate. And third, Ethan Sopper-Moss with a 57.85.
I'm glad you came.
Please welcome the athletes for the girls 11-12 years, 50 meters breaststroke final. In lane 1, representing Belper Marlin, Isla Johnson. In lane 2, representing Nova Centurion, Sean Headley. In lane 3, representing South Links, Kitty Lamb. In lane 4, representing Notts Leander, Isabella Parsons-Loads. In lane 5, representing Repton, Molly Thompson. In lane 6, representing Nova Centurion, Caitlin Richmond. In lane 7, representing Louth, Maisie Matthews. And in lane 8, representing Colville, Holly Gent. This is the girls 11-12 years, 50 meters breaststroke final. $50-meter breaststroke final in the 11-12 years age group. 38.70 was Isabella Parsons-Loads' qualifying time. 0.96 ahead of Molly Thompson, who went 39.66. So this should be Parsons-Loads' race here. Almost a second in a 50 is quite a lot of time, but Kitty Lamb is on her shoulder over in lane 3. She's only just swum already in the 100 fly, and Parsons-Loads is fresh into this race. She's going to take the gold medal. Nice little glance across to her right to see that she was going to do it as she finished. Second was Caitlin Richmond, and then Kitty Lamb took the bronze. Thank you, swimmers. Please clear the pool by the sides. Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the girls 13 years, 50 meters breaststroke final. In lane 1, representing Wellingborough, Amelia Malinowska. In lane 2, representing Notts Leander, Maya Al-Mohamed. In lane 3, representing Repton, Lily May Glover. In lane 4, representing the City of Leicester, Maisie Lee Simpson. In lane 5, representing the City of Leicester, Peyton Marsky. In lane 6, representing Grantham, Emil Webb. In lane 7, representing Wellingborough, Alice Wallinger. And in lane 8, representing Grantham, Isla Gray. This is the girls 13 years, 50 meters breaststroke final. Well, this final is away. We've got 25 meters down already. Lane number 4 is Maisie Lee Simpson for the City of Leicester. She went 38.19, so hardly anything separating her from the swimmer next to her, Peyton Marsky in 5, who went 38.30. We're looking at a difference there of just 0.11. They're going to come right into the wall almost at the same time, and we're not going to know the times or who got there first because the board hasn't decided to activate. However, a great final, I'm sure, and we will see the results in due course. Thank you, swimmers. You may clear the pool by the sides. I imagine we'll just take a brief pause while we work out what's going on with the timing equipment. Okay, we're ready to go with the next final. This is the girls' 14 years, 50 meters breaststroke final. In lane 1, representing Lauf, Isabella Walter. In lane 2, representing Repton, Elodie Piercy. In lane 3, representing the City of Leicester, Sophie Stafford Gill. In lane 4, representing Chesterfield, Amelia Denham. In lane 5, representing South Link, Sigourney Bolton. In lane 6, representing Bassetlaw, Emily Webb. In lane 7, representing the City of Lincoln, Alice May Downs. And in lane 8, representing Nova Centurion, Aurelia Wawa. This is the girls' 14 years, 50 meters breaststroke final. Well, this one has over a second in it. Amelia Denham in 4, Sigourney Bolton in 5. 35.61 for Denham, 36.81 for Sigourney Bolton. 1.2 seconds separating the two leaders. However, it seems to be Sophie Stafford Gill in 3, going with Amelia Denham in 4. 5 to go. Denham is in the lead, and she's in the lead by half a body length. She's going to take the touch easily. 35.40 for Amelia Denham. Sophie Stafford Gill picks up the silver, and the bronze goes to Emily Webb. Please welcome the athletes for the boys 11 to 12 years, 200 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing Radford, Leo Halmshaw. In lane 2, representing Nova Centurion, Tima Vasseljevs. In lane 3, representing Nova Centurion, Mark Kirley. In lane 4, representing Loughborough, Seth Gardner. In lane 5, representing South Links, Charlie Bisbee. In lane 6, representing Hinckley, Jakub Korlags. In lane 7, representing Lincoln Vulcans, James Huckle. And in lane 8, representing the City of Leicester, Austin Graham. This is the boys 11-12 years, 200 meters backstroke final.
I'm just feeling celebration tonight. Celebrate, don't wait too late. No, we don't stop. You can't stop. We're gonna celebrate one more time. One more time. One more time.
.200 meters backstroke final then for 11 to 12 year olds. I like it when things like this happen. I've been trying to work out in my head the difference between the first place and the second place qualifier throughout all the finals so far. This one's really easy because it is exactly to the 100th. It is 1 second. 2:45.72 for Seth Gardner, 2:46.72 for Charlie Bisbee. 36.96. Bisbee was over first from lane 5. 37.04. Gardner over second. Coming up to the halfway turn, and Gardner and Bisbee are going to turn at practically the same time. It was Bisbee over first again, 1:18.48 to 1:18.70 for Gardner, 0.22 between the two swimmers there. And Mark Kirley is also in this. The medals are going to come from the three boys in the centre here. Kirley in 3, Gardner in 4, Bisbee in 5. Which colour each of them gets is completely up for debate, and I think it will be until pretty much the end. They're all going to turn at 150 at effectively the same time. Well, now Mark Kirley is in the lead in lane 3. Charlie Bisbee is second. Seth Gardner pushed into bronze position here. Can Kirley hold on? It is notoriously difficult to know where other people are when you're racing backstroke. More than probably any other stroke, you really have to race your own race, and you don't necessarily know how close other people are to you. 10 meters to go, and Mark Kirley is going to take this, you know. He's going to take it from lane 3. He was behind in the first few meters, the first half, but he's just taken the gold medal in 2:42.08. Charlie Bisbee picks up silver, 2:43.78. Seth Gardner third. But 2:42 for Mark Kirley. That's down from a 2:47. Fantastic swim from Kirley in lane 3. Please welcome the athletes for our next event, the boys 13 years, 200 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing the City of Leicester, Sebastian Casey. In lane 2, representing Hinckley, Marshall Golder. In lane 3, representing Bassett Law, Corey Butterall. In lane 4, representing Nova Centurion, Austin Manley. In lane 5, representing the City of Leicester, William Oxley. In lane 6, representing Northampton, Lorenzio Cholan. In lane 7, representing the City of Leicester, Harry Lucas. And in lane 8, representing the City of Leicester, Jack Smith. This is the boys 13 years, 200 meters backstroke final. Well, we already saw Austin Manley take the gold medal in the 100 freestyle, and he did that from lane 2. Well, this time he's in lane 4, where we usually see him, to be fair. 2:25.51 for the Nova swimmer to qualify fastest. 2:28.64 for William Oxley to qualify second fastest, and I had a feeling that Manley would have more in this final. He had more in the last one. And these swims are close together, but when you're 13, it is that little bit easier to deal with swimming back to back. Manley has over 5 meters. He has the best part of 10 meters actually on the rest of the pool. And he is a big guy. He's a tall, strong young man who is powering ahead of the rest of this field. He's going to turn with 50 meters to go, almost 15 meters ahead of everybody else. He was only 2 or 3 seconds ahead of the rest of the pool in the heat, but in this final, he clearly wanted to prove something. I tell you what, there is winning a gold medal, and then there is winning a gold medal like this. Nobody close to him. The water has actually settled by the time it gets to anybody else. 5 to go. Austin Manley has just shown us exactly how to swim a 200 backstroke. 2:18.57. Well underneath his heat swim time and well ahead of the rest of the pool. Fantastic swimming from Austin Manley. William Oxley takes the silver in a 2:30.04. The bronze goes to Lorenzo Cholan in 2:32.58. Please welcome the athletes for the boys 14 years, 200 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing Nova Centurion, Zach Heidel. In lane 2, representing Northampton, Jack Hurry. In lane 3, representing Repton, Joe Helps. In lane 4, representing Nova Centurion, Ryan Moss. In lane 5, representing Grantham, Jacob Fish. In lane 6, representing Nova Centurion, Harvey J. Alsop. In lane 7, representing Repton, Ruben Hubringer. And in lane 8, representing Colville, James Hockey. This is the boys 14 years, 200 meters backstroke final. Unfortunately, we are experiencing a few issues with the automatic officiating equipment, so we don't have times for this race. Of course, the timekeepers are there as always with their stopwatches ready to take the times for this, but I won't be able to give you to them off the bat like usual. Ryan Moss, fastest in here, 2:21.71 by a second and a half. And you can see why Ryan Moss is way ahead of the rest of the pool here. It's no lead like we saw in the previous final. However, it is still a substantial lead for Ryan Moss in lane 4. He's got about 15 meters to go, and he's definitely going to take the gold medal in this race. The silver could come from Jack Hurry over in lane 2. He's looking very promising to pick up a medal, but it is certainly going to be Ryan Moss into the wall. He will take the gold. The silver came from lane 2 there. That's Jack Hurry. Joe Helps touched 3rd. Of course, I am just reeling off what I see in front of my eyes. That's not a confirmed result. Confirmed results will be available online immediately after the timekeepers have submitted their times and the referees signed off on the race. Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the girls 11 to 14 years, 400 meters freestyle final.
You can't stop the tears from falling down.
In lane 1, representing Corby, Bo Cunningham. In lane 2, representing the City of Leicester, Kiara Reeder. In lane 3, representing the City of Leicester, Jessica Lines. In lane 4, representing Derby XL, Adea Salaku. In lane 5, representing the City of Leicester, Francesca Harrison. In lane 6, representing the City of Leicester, Esme Slynn. In lane 7, representing Repton, Lydia Cordell. And in lane 8, representing Workstop, Amy Walker. This is the girls 11 to 14 years, 400 meters freestyle final.
And beyond, we toasted and we cheers on your girls are here. Something ain't right if you're young. As crazy as it sounds, wanna take you down so you can feel the fight till the dawn. The energy is flowing, it keeps us glowing, so we don't need no light. Why not? I'm talking to you, girl.
Well, as I said, in the heats, the 400 events do not have age group finals. It's just one straight 11 to 14 years final. Now, there was a 13-year-old in this final. She has withdrawn from it, however, so everyone in here is actually 14 years old. And you might think 400 freestyle, that won't be as interesting as some of the 50s. Well, all that separates Adea Salaku in lane 4 from Francesca Harrison in lane 5 are, let me get this right, 7 1/100ths of a second is all that is between the fastest 2 qualifiers in this heat, in a 400, which is something you don't usually see. 4:38.83 to 4:38.90. At the moment, Salaku is not in the lead. But that is likely to change pretty fast. Harrison over first, 1:41.72, 1:42.48 for Salaku. So Harrison ahead relatively comfortably as we approach the turn for halfway. Harrison 2:17.25 to 2:18.08 for Salaku. Harrison looks strong here. Can she hold on to this lead from Adea Salaku? We know that she's good on the second half of a distance swim like this, or a middle distance swim like this. The silver and bronzes certainly the bronze medal could go several different ways. I think the gold and silver is relatively set in stone, but I don't want to call it while there's still 150 to go. Harrison still leads, and leads now by more than a second, so her lead actually extending on this third 100-meter leg. Trying to find words there. The point, of course, I'm trying to get across is that the third 100-meter portion of a 400 swim, the third portion of any swim, is probably the most important, but especially in middle distance and distance swimming, you need to have a strong third 50 if you're swimming at 200, and a strong third 100 if you're swimming the 4. And now we're on to the last 100. What does Adea Salaku have in the tank here? Can she chase down Francesca Harrison in lane 5, or is Harrison going to win this relatively comfortably? Harrison has sped up over this first 50 of the last 100. Salaku also speeding up, but I don't know if she's going to have enough here to catch Harrison. Kiara Reeder could be in with the shot of taking the bronze medal here from Jess Lines. Very close between those two for bronze, but Salaku is going to have to swim her heart out here if she wants to chase down Harrison on this last 50. She is closing the gap. With 25 to go, that gap is getting smaller and smaller, but it's going to take still an amazing last 15 meters to do it. And you know what? She really is starting to sail here. Salaku is really turning the burners on in the last few. She is chasing down Francesca Harrison. Does she have enough, though, to get to the wall first? I'm not sure she does. Harrison takes it, 4:37.95, 4:38.18 for Adea Salaku to take the silver medal. The bronze comes from Jess Lines. But Salaku nearly had that there. She just moved slightly too late. Please welcome the athletes for our next event, the boys 11-12 years, 50 meters butterfly final. In lane 1, representing Repton, Arlo Hems Gilson. In lane 2, representing Lincoln Vulcans, Robbie Duff. In lane 3, representing Bradford, Leon Andreu. In lane 4, representing the City of Leicester, Maxwell Burdett. In lane 5, representing Bassett Law, Noah Dewsnap. In lane 6, representing the South Links, Charlie Bisbee. In lane 7, representing Repton, Ayrton Porter. In lane 8, representing Repton, Oliver Smith. This is the boys 11-12 years, 50 meters butterfly final. .50 meters butterfly final, 11-12 years age group. This is painfully tight. 6 100ths between Burdett in 4 and Dewsnap in 5. Which of these two is going to get to the wall first? 15 to go, and they're inseparable. It could even come from lane 6, Charlie Bisbee, actually, as they pass 15. It does seem now that Dewsnap takes a lead as he approaches the wall. He's going to touch first in 33.25. The silver goes to Maxwell Burdett. The bronze to Charlie Bisbee for the very tight final indeed. Thank you, swimmers. Please clear the pool by the sides. Please welcome the athletes for our next event. This is the boys 13 years, 50 meters butterfly final. In lane 1, representing South Links, Aaron Sadler. In lane 2, representing the City of Leicester, Sebastian Casey. In lane 3, representing Repton, Seth Hems-Gilson. In lane 4, representing Chesterfield, Alex Bates. In lane 5, representing Belper Marlin, Eden Saint. In lane 6, representing Bassett Law, Samuel Green. In lane 7, representing the City of Lincoln Pentaqua, Daniel Heppelstone. And in lane 8, representing Lincoln Vulcans, Jacob Hegg. This is the boys' 13 years, 50 meters butterfly final. .28.90 was Alex Bates's swim to qualify fastest. That's by a couple of seconds. Eden Saint 30.42, so we would expect Bates to win this fairly comfortably. You can see now with 5 to go that he is going to do exactly that. He touches the wall to take the gold in 29.01. Not quite as fast as he went in the heats, but he didn't need to. Eden Saint takes silver. Seth Gilson takes bronze. Thank you, swimmers. You can clear the pool by the sides. Please welcome the athletes for the boys' 14 years, 50 meters butterfly final. In lane 1, representing Notts Leander, Oscar Farrar. In lane 2, representing Melton Mowbray, Miles Willets. In lane 3, representing Belper Marlin, Jaden Leo. In lane 4, representing Corby, Ethan Soppit Moss. In lane 5, representing Nova Centurion, Thomas Swales. In lane 6, representing Repton, Billy Harding. In lane 7, representing Nottingham Leander, Eddie Barron. And in lane 8, representing Belper Marlin, Zachary Drayson. This is the boys' 14 years, 50 meters butterfly final. Well, Ethan Soppit-Moss went 27 flat to qualify fastest here. He is the 5th fastest 50-meter butterfly swimmer in the 14 years age group in Britain right now. And you can see why. Look at that. He goes straight underneath the 27 barrier. I'm laughing because his mum is cheering very loudly to my left-hand side. She's very happy. Swales takes silver. Jaden Leo takes the bronze. Please welcome the athletes for our next event, the girls 11-12 years, 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing the City of Leicester, Annie Hutchin. In lane 2, representing Lincoln Vulcans, Emily Talks. In lane 3, representing Chesterfield, Kyra Winter. In lane 4, representing Colville, Holly Gent. In lane 5, representing Bassett Law, Imogen Howard. In lane 6, representing the City of Leicester, Eliza Mason. In lane 7, representing Nottingham Leander, Isabella Parsons-Loads. And in lane 8, representing Louth, Maisie Matthews. This is the girls 11-12 years, 200 meters IM final.
So far from typical, but take my advice. Before you play with fire, do think twice. And if you get burned, well, baby, don't you be surprised. Lifted, drifting higher than the ceiling. Oh, baby, it's the ultimate feeling. You got me lifted, feeling
11, 12 years, 200 IM final. 2:42.28 for Holly Gent. Imogen Howitt with a 2:43.80. Couple of withdrawals in this final as well. No swimmer in 3 or 8. Halfway turn approaching for Holly Gent. As I said, she leads Imogen Howitt on paper by over a second. But a second on a 200, that'd be loads if we were talking about a 50, but over the course of a 200, who knows what can happen. Especially, as I said, in qualifying, a 200 IM is one of my favorite events to commentate on, because one swimmer could be in the lead and then they have a stroke that's not their preferred stroke and suddenly they're not in the lead anymore. And look at this here. Annie Hutchin over in lane 1 is swimming way out on her own. She probably can't really see Holly Gent in 4, but I think as she approaches this turn, she's going to be very close to her, if not in front of Holly Gent. Gent is going to be over first at 150. 2:02.82. Hutchin second. 2:05.25. So maybe it looks a little bit closer than it actually is, which happens sometimes. Holly Gent leads the way, but the silver is almost certainly going to come on the outside unless Imogen Howitt can power through this last 50. Less than 25 left to go now. Hutchin could still be within the chance of taking the gold. I think it's unlikely at this stage, though. Into the final 5, and Holly Gent is going to pick up a gold medal here this evening at Corby. She does in 2:36.99. 2:36.99 takes her down from a 2:42.28. So very good swim for Holly Gent. Annie Hutchin now on the outside, 2:44.8 to pick up a silver medal. That is 8 seconds quicker than she went in the heats. And third for Imogen Howitt. Please welcome the athletes for the girls' 13 years, 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing Bassetlaw, Isla O'Connor. In lane 2, representing the City of Leicester, Maisie Lee Simpson. In lane 3, representing Repton, Olivia McCall. In lane 4, representing Repton, Lydia Cordell. In lane 5, representing the City of Leicester, Janie Finch. In lane 6, representing the City of Leicester, Peyton Marsky. In lane 7, representing Nova Centurion, Belle Bacon. And in lane 8, representing Daventry, Orna Lett. This is the girls' 13 years, 200 meters IM final. Lydia Cordell is certainly an IM specialist. 200 IM this time. 2:30.65, puts 2 and a bit seconds, 2.5 seconds ahead of Janie Finch. It is Finch in the lead though as we come up to halfway. Finch first in 1:10.43, 1:11.78 for Lydia Cordell to turn second. 1:14.34, Olivia McCall places third at 100. Caudle will start to move now on the breaststroke, but this could be tight between Caudle and Finch. We know Caudle has a very good freestyle 50, and that's to come in just 20 meters or so's time. She's definitely closed any gap that there was between her and Janie Finch, and actually may touch first as we go onto the freestyle. If Caudle turns first onto the free, I think it is probably game over, but we will see. $150 done. 156.62 for Lydia Caudle. 157.26 for Janie Finch. So not a huge difference between those two here, but Caudle's freestyle is very strong down this final 50 into the last 15 meters, and Caudle now has put clear water between her and Janie Finch. Seems like she's been in the lead the whole time, actually, by the time she gets to the end. Caudle touches first in 2:28.92. Second for Janie Finch. Third for Olivia McCall. I think all of those top three well inside the time that they set in the heats. Please welcome the athletes for the girls' 14 years, 200 meters individual medley final. In lane 1, representing Nova Centurion, Lexi Sharman. In lane 2, representing the City of Leicester, Jessica Oxley. In lane 3, representing the City of Lincoln Pentaqua, Lily Rose Carr. In lane 4, representing Grantham, Grace McDonald. In lane 5, representing Chesterfield, Amelia Denham. In lane 6, representing Repton, Elodie Piercy. In lane 7, representing the City of Leicester, Francesca Harrison. And in lane 8, representing Nova Centurion, Aurelia Wawa. This is the girls' 14 years, 200 meters IM final. Well, exactly a quarter of a second separated Grace McDonald from Amelia Denham, and not a lot more separated them from Lily Rose Carr. Less than a second between 1, 2 and 3 into this final. McDonald looks comfortable at the moment, with Piercy potentially in second currently. Difficult to tell exactly, and Breaststroke evening things out a little bit here too.
And you're shadowed by the darkness of the night. When you wake up in the morning, darling, I'll be by your side. When you get a little lonely and
And the freestyle leg is go. 25 meters to go. Grace McDonald does enjoy a comfortable lead, and it's difficult to see anybody catching her yet. Where will the silvers and bronzes come from, though? We've got just 5 to go, and it's definitely going to be Grace McDonald. She's going to win it by a lot more than she qualified for fastest. 2:29.95 to take the gold medal. That's a couple of seconds underneath her heat swim. Second, Amelia Denham with a 2:30.241. Elodie Piercy picks up a bronze medal. Okay, we've got some relays coming up now. Please make some noise for our relays when we do introduce them. I know there's not loads of people left, but I'd love it if you really got behind our swimmers. Please welcome the teams for the men's 11 to 14 years 4x50 meters medley relay. In lane 2, Repton 2. In lane 3, Colville. In lane 4, Repton 1. In lane 5, Belper Marlin 1. And in lane 6, Nova Centurion. This is the boys 11 to 14 years 4x50 meters medley relay. Winning here is not enough, but they might not even do that because look at this. Look how close this is going to be here. 15 meters to go, and Repton 1 are closing down on Nova Centurion. Can Nova Centurion hold them off? I think they should just about be able to. They do. 1:57. 1:89 for Nova Centurion to take the gold medals, potentially to take the gold medals. We don't know until we've seen the next heat. Second, Repton 1, Belper Marlin third. 1:57.89 is the time for the next heat to be. Please welcome the teams for the second heat of the men's 11-14 years 4x50 meters medley relay. In lane 2, South Links. In lane 3, Lincoln Vulcans. In lane 4, Belper Marlin. In lane 5, the City of Lincoln Pentaqua. And in lane 6, Bassett Law Swim Squad. This is Heat 2 of the men's 11-14 years 4x50 meters medley relay. Second heat of this relay, 1:57.89 is the time to beat, and these boys will know that. Out first on the backstroke, Frank Lamb for South Links, Lucas Newbolt for Lincoln Vulcans, Belper Marlin have Cole Burke in the water, City of Lincoln, Oliver Garner is in the pool, and Bassett Law have Corey Butterall swimming their backstroke leg. Who will be first at 50? Well, I can't call that from here at all. It's very, very close between lane 3, and lane 6. Lincoln Vulcans were there first. 32.74, 32.93 for Bassett Law. So just under 0.2 of a second between those two on that split. Now, breaststroke swimmers. Matteo Monaco goes in lane 2. Evan Nupuri in 3. Liam Lyons in 4. Freddie Tragney in 5, and Noah Dewsnap in lane 6. Turning for halfway, it's going to be lane 4 there first, I think. Belper Marlin 2. Liam Lyons with a good breaststroke swim for them. Now it's on to Evan Johnson for Belper Marlin to swim well on the butterfly. Jack Hicks is swimming for Lincoln Vulcans, and he's being passed out by Alex Sadler from his Lincolnshire affiliate, fellow Lincolnshire club, South Links. Only one and a little bit of a leg to go. Belper Marlin 2 looks strong here, but they need to beat 1:57.89 if they want to take the gold medals. I'm not sure they're going to have that in them here. But look, here come Lincoln Vulcans. Sorry, here comes South Links in 2, and here come the City of Lincoln in 5, chasing down Belper Marlin in 4. This could go any of 3 ways. 15 meters to go, and South Links now lead as they pass that marker. 5 to go, and City of Lincoln Pentaqua are trying to beat Lincoln. 2:11.77, just 1/10 of a second between City of Lincoln Pentaqua in 5, South Links in lane 2. Third was Belper Marlin 2. Very exciting relay, but those swimmers aren't going to get gold, silver, and bronze because Nova went faster. They picked up the gold medal from the previous heat. The rest of the results will be confirmed online for you, but I can confirm that first one certainly. Just 3 finals to go this evening. The first of those is the girls 11-12 years, 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing Nova Centurion, Martha Manson. In lane 2, representing Colville, Holly Gent. In lane 3, representing Chesterfield, Kyra Winter. In lane 4, representing the City of Leicester, Annie Hutchin. In lane 5, representing Repton, Isabel Cameron. In lane 6, representing Bassett Law, Imogen Howard. In lane 7, representing Nova Centurion, Isabel Bunting. And in lane 8, representing South Links, Kitty Lamb. This is the girls 11-12 years, 100 meters backstroke final. I should confirm, actually, there, a late change with the first reserve, Emily Tolks, stepping into Kyra Winter's place. She is in lane 3 now. About to turn for halfway through this 100 backstroke final. Annie Hutchin in lane 4, 1:14.62. She is only 5/100ths ahead of Isabel Cameron in lane 5. That is not a lot of wiggle room. Not a lot of wiggle room at all. And Isabel Cameron is actually over first at the top end. And I say that, so Annie Hutchin is the fastest in. She's 5/100ths ahead of Isabel Cameron, who is only 100th ahead of Kyra Winter. Just 6/100ths separated 1, 2, and 3. Into the final 5 meters here, and it is neck and neck between Hutchin in 4, Cameron in 5. Which one is going to get to the wall first? Right on the finish, Cameron does it. 1:13.72 for Isabel Cameron to take the gold medal from lane 5. Annie Hutchin second, but that was a photo finish if I've ever seen one. Holly Gent is third. Please welcome the athletes for the girls 13 years, 100 meters backstroke final. In lane 1, representing Loughborough, Millicent Goldfinch. In lane 2, representing Ripley, Evelyn Connor. In lane 3, representing the City of Leicester, Tallulah May Rattenbeck. In lane 4, representing Belper Marlin, Emma Jane Ranson. In lane 5, representing Repton, Lydia Cordell. In lane 6, representing Notts Leander, Maya Al-Mohamed. In lane 7, representing Nova Centurion, Isabella Havalja. And in lane 8, representing Derby XL, Amelie Ratliff. This is the girls 13 years, 100 meters backstroke final. Again, this one is not clear-cut either. 1:10.37 for Emma Jane Ranson. Lydia Cordell second with a 1:10.82. And also on a 1:10, Tallulah May Rattenbeck. So very little between 1, 2, and 3. Once again here, it is Ranson over first, Rattenbeck over second, Cordell over third. And Ranson seems comfortable at the moment, but can she hold on to this lead? We'll see in only a few moments' time. 25 meters to go. Ranson is our race leader still, with Rattenbeck on her heels, Cordell on her heels on the other side. 15. Cordell is speeding, as is Rattenbeck, but I think that Ranson should have just enough to take this 100 back final. In fact, actually, she's going to take it semi-comfortably in the end. 109.01, well over a second faster than she went in her heats. Lydia Cordell second, and Tallulah May Ruttenbeck third. Okay, we've only got one final left, and it's not these guys' fault that they happen to be at the last final of the evening, so please, if we can support each of them as much as you can, make some noise for every single one as we go through, I would appreciate it a lot. Please welcome the athletes for the girls' 14 years, 100 metres backstroke final. In lane 1, representing the City of Leicester, Ava Alexander. In lane 2, representing Repton, Elodie Piercy. In lane 3, representing Carlton Forum, Abby Turnbull. In lane 4, representing Grantham, Grace McDonald. In lane 5, representing the City of Lincoln, Lily Rose Carr. In lane 6, representing the City of Leicester, Jessica Oxley. In lane 7, representing the City of Leicester, Evie Bevan. And in lane 8, representing Derby XL, Miley Aram. This is the girls' 14 years, 100 metres backstroke final. Last final of the night. We've had some great ones this evening. We hope you'll come back and join us tomorrow for even more. 106.02, Grace McDonald. We've already seen her win the 200 medley, and she won that fairly well by a good way. Here we seem to see the same thing. Over 2 seconds lead on Lily Rose Carr coming into this race has Grace McDonald, so would expect her to do very well, and look at that, a second and a half already ahead of the rest of the pool with 25 metres to go, and she's pulling away from them, speeding up if anything as we approach the finish. No sign of slowing whatsoever for Grace McDonald, despite the fact that she only just was in the water winning that 200 IM. Under the backstroke flags for Grace McDonald before she takes her second gold of the evening. 106.44 for Grace McDonald from Grantham. Just a little bit slower than she went in the heat, but plenty enough to take her gold. Silver goes to Lily Rose Carr, and the bronze goes to Abby Turnbull. Please, can swimmers ensure that they collect their medals from the medals table? Any medals that they've won this evening, please can they ensure that they collect them from the medals table in a timely fashion? Otherwise, all that's left for me to say is thanks for joining us, whether you've done so here at Corby East Midlands International Pool or maybe online via our live stream. We'll be back tomorrow for even more action. Swimming starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I look forward to seeing you then.